Dying Light 2: Stay Human is the highly anticipated sequel to the popular open-world survival horror game developed by Techland. Set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies, the game promises to deliver a thrilling experience filled with intense combat, parkour mechanics, and a rich narrative. With improved graphics and gameplay mechanics, Dying Light 2: Stay Human aims to build upon the success of its predecessor and deliver an even more immersive and engaging experience for players. Dying Light 2: Stay Human is developed by Techland, a Polish video game developer known for its work on the original Dying Light game as well as other titles such as Dead Island. The development of Dying Light 2: Stay Human has been highly anticipated, with fans eagerly awaiting the release of the game to see how it expands upon the world and mechanics of the original game. Dying Light 2: Stay Human is set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies, where players must navigate through the city of Vildur, a sprawling urban environment filled with danger and intrigue. The game promises to delve deeper into the lore of the world, exploring the origins of the infection and the events that led to the fall of civilization. The gameplay of Dying Light 2: Stay Human builds upon the foundation laid by the original game, with a focus on parkour-style traversal and intense combat against both zombies and human enemies. Players will have to scavenge for resources, craft weapons and items, and make difficult decisions that will impact the world around them. The game also features a day-night cycle, with zombies becoming more aggressive and dangerous at night. Dying Light 2: Stay Human features stunning graphics that bring the world to life with detailed environments, dynamic lighting, and realistic character animations. The music and sound design of the game help to enhance the atmosphere, with a haunting soundtrack that sets the tone for the game's dark and gritty world. The atmosphere of Dying Light 2: Stay Human is one of its strongest aspects, with a sense of tension and danger that permeates the world. The game does an excellent job of creating a sense of immersion, with a living, breathing world that feels alive with danger and opportunity. As a fan of the original Dying Light game, I was highly anticipating the release of Dying Light 2: Stay Human, and I'm happy to say that it doesn't disappoint. The game builds upon the strengths of its predecessor while introducing new mechanics and features that keep the gameplay fresh and exciting. The story is engaging, the gameplay is intense, and the world is immersive, making Dying Light 2: Stay Human a must-play for fans of the survival horror genre. Pros: engaging storyline. Dying Light 2: Stay Human features a compelling narrative with branching paths and meaningful choices that significantly impact the game world and story progression. Improved graphics. The game boasts stunning graphics with detailed environments, dynamic lighting, and realistic character animations, enhancing the overall immersion and visual experience. Intense combat and parkour mechanics. Building upon the success of the original game, Dying Light 2: Stay Human offers refined combat and parkour mechanics, allowing for fluid and exciting gameplay experiences. Immersion and atmosphere. The game's immersive atmosphere, brought to life by its detailed world-building and haunting soundtrack, creates a tense and engaging experience for players. Replayability. With its branching storylines and multiple endings, Dying Light 2: Stay Human offers high replayability, encouraging players to explore different choices and outcomes. Crafting and upgrading. The game features a robust crafting system that allows players to create and upgrade a variety of weapons and items, adding depth to the gameplay. Day-night cycle. The day-night cycle adds a strategic element to the gameplay, with zombies becoming more aggressive and dangerous at night, requiring players to adapt their strategies accordingly. Character progression. The game offers a deep character progression system, allowing players to customize their skills and abilities to suit their playstyle. Cons. Technical issues. Some players have reported experiencing technical issues and bugs, including crashes and performance issues, which can detract from the overall experience. Steep learning curve. Dying Light 2: Stay Human can have a steep learning curve for new players, especially when it comes to mastering the game's parkour mechanics and combat system. Repetitive gameplay. Some players may find the gameplay to be repetitive, especially in the later stages of the game, as missions and objectives can start to feel similar. Combat balance. While the combat mechanics are generally well received, some players have noted issues with combat balance, particularly in regards to enemy difficulty and AI behavior. Story pacing. The pacing of the story can be uneven at times, with some sections feeling rushed or underdeveloped, impacting the overall narrative flow. Resource management, managing resources, such as weapons, ammo, and crafting materials, can sometimes feel tedious, especially in the early stages of the game. Limited multiplayer options. While the game does offer multiplayer modes, some players may find the options to be limited compared to other multiplayer-focused games. Narrative choices impact. While the game boasts meaningful choices that impact the story, some players may find that the consequences of their decisions are not always clear or impactful enough. Overall, Dying Light 2: Stay Human is a fantastic sequel that improves upon the original in almost every way. With its engaging story, intense gameplay, and immersive atmosphere, it's a must-play for fans of the survival horror genre. While it may have a few issues, they are minor in comparison to the overall experience that the game delivers. Dying Light 2: Stay Human is a worthy successor to the original and a game that shouldn't be missed.